What we're going to talk about today is a question that by now it's likely that you've already asked yourself. Or at a certain point in your career, you must have asked yourself, you must have made that decision. And I'm hoping that you made the right decision. Today, I want us to look into MSc for engineers. Is it a path that you take? What is it going to do for your career? And what is it that it's not just going to do? And that's what we're going to discuss today. My name is Marion and this is Monday Talks. Karibu sana. You must have been wondering, okay, I want to progress in my career, or I want to get more pay, or I want to change my career, or it might have been for any other reason that you wanted to pursue an MSc, but you wondered, will an MSc give you the results that you are looking for? We'll get right into a topic of discussion today. I'm going to give you some of the reasons why you might need to consider doing an MSc. The number one reason is to specialize, to deepen your technical understanding in a given specialization. So, for example, you want to become a traffic engineer. So then what do? You might do an MSc to deepen your knowledge in traffic engineering. For instance, you might do an MSc in transportation engineering, or you might do an MSc in transport planning, or an MSc in transport economics. So then what that does is it deepens your technical understanding, but in a given area. So that an MSc is going to do for you. Another thing that you can expect from an MSc as an engineer is it can open you to other career opportunities. And what I mean is, for example, if you want to venture into a career in academia or research, then you're definitely going to need to do an MSc, and you might need to do even a PhD. So if that's something that you want to do, you see yourself having a career in research and development of having a career in academia, then doing an MSc is something that you definitely need to consider. And something else that an MSc might do for you is improving your networks and giving you a global perspective. And I'm saying this because this is going to be dependent on where you do this MSc. For networks, it's going to be irrespective of where you do it. You're going to meet people who are in the industry already. Most of them, I'm sure. You might meet some who are directly from their undergrad studies, but mostly you're going to meet people who are already in the field, and you're going to make some great networks. As for the global perspective that I was talking about, if you have an opportunity to do an MSc outside your country, then you're going to have exposure to international networks and also to a global perspective to your career. And the last one is to remain competitive. An MSc will help you to remain competitive in the long run. And if you've done bidding, you see that there are some positions that they want, specifically those roles that the experts have an MSc. And this will help you to remain competitive in the industry. Having an MSc will give you an edge over others, and it will also help you to get hold of such opportunities that specifically require somebody with an MSc. So these are 4 things that, in my view, an MSc is going to bless you with. And now we'll get into the other side of it, what you should not expect. And This is just so that you don't get disappointed. I'm not saying this to discourage you from pursuing an MSc, but I do believe that if you do something with an open mind, knowing what it is that you're going to get from it and what it is that you're not going to get from it, then you're less likely to be disappointed. And speaking of this, I'm just thinking to myself that I need to do a video of what not to expect a bachelor's in engineering to do for you. But that's another one for another day. Please let me know if I should do that one. So some of the things that you should not expect an MSc degree to do for you. The first one, instant career success. Oh my lord. This one is something that I thought that would happen. I've not done an MSc myself, but just allow me to interrupt that point. I'm going to ask a few experts who have done MSc themselves to tell us what advantages they have and some of the things that they were disappointed that they had expectations concerning. So watch out for that video. Back to our point, don't expect an MSc to give you instant career success. You know, now I have an MSc, I want a promotion. Now I have an MSc, I want higher pay. It might not happen instantly. Don't expect it. It might give you an edge when doing negotiations, depending on where you're working, depending on the position, but don't expect instant career success. The other thing not to expect from an MSc, in my view, is for it to replace practical experience. So let's say you finish your bachelor's degree, you go and do an MSc right away. You might have an edge over somebody else who only has a bachelor's degree, but it's less likely that you'll have an edge over somebody who has experience. Employers out here are looking for experience, and an MSc might not give you an edge over somebody with an experience. The other thing that in my view you should not expect from an MSc is for it to fill personal development gaps. What I mean is, say you don't have leadership skills, you don't have communication skills. Just because you have an MSc doesn't mean that now you're gonna be likely to get a leadership position, or that it's going to replace these skills. You're not gonna need to develop them. The truth is that you're going to need to develop yourself in certain areas, and you're not going to expect an MSc to cover that one. You should not expect it to give you a comprehensive knowledge, you know. And what I mean by this is it's not going to replace continuous self-development. You're still going to need to do active learning. You're still not going to need to do continuous self-development. So that's it. There it is. You have it. Those are some of the reasons you might need to go and pursue an MSc, the benefits that you're going to be having, and then some of the things that as you do it, just have it at the back of your mind that, okay, I should not have these expectations. Thank you so much. I really hope this information is going to help with your decision. Please watch out for a video of industry experts who have done MSc and who are going to tell us what that has been able to do for their careers, and what some of the disappointments that they might have handled from pursuing their MSc, some of the things that they might not have known. Please let me know how this video has impacted your career, and if it's gonna help you to make a decision that you might have been holding on. And thank you so much for watching. Until next time, this was Wendy Talks. Goodbye.